It's like Christmas. It's like plaid Christmas.
Goodness gracious. We're on March Madness. We have to taste a bunch of whiskey blind, and there's only one guy who really can do it right, and that's me. Because if you look at all the past episodes of all the other blind tastings, Brian's got them all wrong. I am hopeful that with this one, he can get it right. But as we all know, I think Brian is going to get it wrong. It's time for What's in the Bag.
If
Right
Matt
now.
didn't mention you already, we got invited to March Madness, or Matt's whatever it is.
Yes, we did,
Yeah,
Brian.
blind tasting thing. So we really hope, because I've been sucking pretty hard on the what's in the bag.
You're carrying us.
I was carrying us, and then I'm dropping
Now
the
it's
ball.
up to me to carry us.
All right, I hope so. Well, you already know what's in the bag. We are going to be doing blind tastings. As I mentioned in previous videos, we're going to be doing Wild Turkeys 101 versus the World Series, and we're going to be doing all kinds of blind tasting on the channel going forward. So that'll be good preparation.
I think it's good prep.
Yeah, because next week, look at this, guys. February. Ooh, February.
Sun's out, guns out. Yes.
Next week, February 17th, Friday, is the first. Or no, there's going to be one on the 10th. There's one this Friday. We'll be down in the comments chatting up in the live stream for Matt's blind tasting tournament on ADHD
I think we should
whiskey.
talk some smack.
Oh, we definitely want to talk some smack.
We're gonna talk some major
Well, it
smack.
depends on if I get this right or not.
I'm gonna talk some smack for you. I'm like, oh yeah, Brian's coming in hot. You guys better watch out.
Ooh.
What seed are we in? I want to know what seed.
I don't know anything about seeds.
We should also find out kind of what our ranking is, what the odds are for us to make it past the first round.
Odds are slim.
Well, then I know what I'm betting on.
Black.
Sure. All right, Brian, you're going in.
Ooh.
What do you think? No. First color. Tell me everything
Color?
you're looking at here. What is this? Yeah, there you go. 'Cause, it's all about color. It's all about.
It looks like. Yep, that's whiskey. It's
Apple juice.
It's not a. If it's a Scotch, then it's been aged in some sherry too, or it's very, very old.
Mm-hmm.
It's got some heat to it. This isn't a low proof by any means. I'd say this is like
Up there.
I was gonna say sub. What's the opposite of sub? This just off the nose alone, I'm saying it's over 115 proof. Probably closer to probably in the one, maybe even above 120.
Oh,
Maybe.
I like this.
And so in which case it's got some strong flavors.
Okay.
It's a bourbon.
It's a bourbon.
It's a
Yes,
bourbon.
definitely bourbon.
This is a corn base.
Okay.
I got that for it.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to. I feel like I do this a lot, where I feel like I'm smelling some Buffalo Trace notes. And
You always go Buffalo Trace right off the bat.
I do. And that sucks because of this one I'm getting. I'm getting Buffalo Trace notes. It's like that.
But I want you to trust your instincts too, Brian. Just because you always go Buffalo Trace right off the bat, what does that Brian say?
Oh, this Brian. Well, we'll have to get there in a second.
Oh, how
right
about
now
that
we're
Brian?
focusing on this Brian right now. This Brian is doing the work for the moment.
Okay, all right. I like that Brian. I'm trusting in that Brian
But yeah,
for
there's
March Madness.
there's a dark fruit, like a dark cherry type of note, and it's kind of syrupy.
Oh, I'm definitely getting your syrup action. This is some pure maple.
Some thickness. Yeah, there's some thickness going on here. It's like a cherry cough syrup.
This is maple syrup that's been sitting outside for a little bit. It's been on the plate for a while, and
saying
it's
cherry
collected.
I'm saying Luxardo cherry syrup. The thick stuff,
Yeah.
It's black. Like I
Uh-huh.
said, we're betting on black today.
Yeah, I'm usually a red kind of guy, but all right, we go black. That was a big sip. Oh, wow. I got the slouch. If you notice, I can get that in slow motion. That slouch that comes in, that means it was a good thing. It went down that esophagus and just coated everything, didn't it?
This is good. I'm stuck on this being a Buffalo Trace, and it's a barrel. barrel proof.
Now that you've gotten, all right, so
It's got like some spice to it though. It's like
okay,
there's a bit of spice in there, and that could just be from the proof. You know, we came off of last week doing a
Japanese was about 80 proof.
yeah, and this is like 40 more proof points at least.
We jumped up, but you know, I was nice to you too. Like coming off last week, I didn't want to like just come in like.
What I'm thinking is, there's an ant on the bag.
I'll remove it, sir.
No, I'm just gonna scoot him along.
I don't know.
Run along now, little ant. Run along. This is his outside world. He does outside life, that little ant. So he's gonna cruise along and do his thing on the bag.
I swear, if he jumps into my whiskey.
No, if he was inside, I'd smash him. But he's outside. This is his world. We're good.
Oh, I know exactly what this is.
You poured it. So if I go with this Brian and all the instincts,
Yes, instincts, Brian.
I'll stick with Buffalo Trace.
Got it. All right, so you've opened up the door to the huge world of Buffalo Trace.
But I also said it's a bit spicy, and now I'm getting a spice that is like rye spice, not just like proof spice. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So I'm like getting. I think a while back like that I already kind of had what it is in my head, but I'm like I'm deconstructing
Okay.
the other things that I've said. You know, it'd be helpful to have a pen and paper and write this stuff down as it hits my brain. It's like it goes and it leaves. But
No, that's stuff we should think about when we do the March Madness. We
probably
should
have pen and paper.
pen and paper.
Yeah. So now I look over and I see your dog humping my dog, and that's just everything changed.
Well, you know, I don't judge.
So glad you're getting people.
Well, so much for the channel growing. We had a good run, and now we're showing dog humping with whiskey. I did all that work for nothing.
Buffalo Trace.
Buffalo Trace.
High rye mash bill.
High rye.
Barrel proof.
Barrel proof.
There's only one thing I have that it could be.
What is it?
Blanton's straight from the barrel.
Brian.
That's it.
That's it?
That's it. That's all I got. If it's not that, then we're really gonna make it through like the very first week of March. Well, no, we're not gonna make it through. We're gonna do our thing on March Madness. If that's not what this is,
We're done?
then we might as well
We're
like
toast?
just throw our hats in. Let's just come show up on the live stream and be like,
I get
sorry.
apple juice.
You get apple.
All right, Brian, you ready?
Do I get to lift it? Or do
You get to lift it.
It's like Christmas. It's like plaid Christmas. What you know about that? Yeah.
Everything's...
Sucker.
Woo. Wow. How do you feel?
All right.
Just another day of tasting whiskey, right? We do this for a living, guys. I mean, we get them right all the time. What are we talking about?
Everything is better with whiskey. Well, you say it. You say it.
Everything is better with whiskey.
Especially when you get it back. When you're back, you're back, you're back. Ugh.
Whew. Love it.
I'm warm. I'm toasty.
I am warm.
I am toasty. That bottle's messed up. This bottle needs a little. It's not ready for its close-up.
So you got a little leakage going on there too.
I think it was when I was smacking the bottom of the glass pretty hard there.
That would have been funny. The cork popped down.
I thought it was going to for a second. Whew. Okay. Sorry about that. That's a dusty top.
Yeah, it is a dusty top.
Oh, suck it, Freaking bring it to me, dude. The syrupiness, and then the fact that that's the only mash bill 2 Buffalo Trace barrel proof stuff that I have. That's
You
it.
almost about nailed it on the proof, dude.
Above 120? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I knew it was proofy. Like right at that first note, it still needed to breathe a little bit. That first note, I was like, oh
Yeah.
no, astringent. But now I know astringent means that it's just a proofy thing or an old thing that needs to breathe a little more. Oh,
Dude, loved it. Stuck with your guns on that one.